Hi everyone, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel and to another Sims 4 speed build. As you can see, we are back in the world of Evergreen Harbour, which is the world we got with the Eco Living expansion pack, and I'm building in Pinecrest Apartments 402. If you didn't see one of my last videos, I built an eco family apartment in the neighbouring unit here in Pinecrest Apartments 402. I'll pop a little card in the top right hand corner here for you so you can click through and watch that if you haven't already. And this apartment is such a weird shape. That was the first thing I thought, and I actually noticed it when I was doing 404, and I thought, I kind of want to go in there and see if I can improve that or just change it. And so you will see at the beginning when I was playing with the floor plan, I was actually really trying to keep the 2 bedrooms here in this apartment, and I couldn't do it. The bedrooms were weird, and I didn't have enough living space. I feel like without it, the living space was really cramped. And so I decided instead to stop that and make it an apartment, for 1 or 2 Sims instead of a family apartment. And I had a lot of fun with this, and I'm actually really pleased with how it turns out. The orientation of this open plan living space was the biggest headache for me because it's pretty much a square. And squares are sort of a really awkward thing to furnish in The Sims 4. If you've ever tried it, you'll know exactly what I mean. Because everything just it's a square. It's really boxy, and it gets in the way, and it's really hard to put things exactly where you want them if you're trying to sort of create a nice space. So I'm moving the kitchen again, and then I move it again. And this is actually the final orientation of the kitchen. This is where the kitchen stays, in this little corner just here. And I really like it. Like I said, I'm really, really pleased, and I'm really proud of how this turned out. And as you can see, I'm going for a bit of like a yellow and blue colour scheme here in the living room. It doesn't sort of stick. It's not sort of steadfast. There's actually quite a bit of colour in this apartment, which was really good fun. I actually think I built it after my astronaut's tiny house, which is going to be my next upload in a couple of days. So keep an eye out for that. That was quite a white build compared to this one. And so I had a lot of fun getting a lot of colour in here. And I kind of imagined it to be for an influencer, maybe a young couple, because there's only a double bed. So it's either for a single Sim or a couple. And I just imagined it to be this really fun, bright apartment, maybe like a first apartment for a rich kid or something like that. It's not a starter home, I have to be honest. It's not a starter home. Although I have built one of those recently for 2 Sims that is base game only. I will pop that in the top right hand corner for you if you want to check out that build. So I thought I changed that sofa. I did. I changed it from the modular one from Dream Home Decorator to the paranormal sofa. It just added that extra pop of colour in that I really liked. And so this is the bedroom area back here. I'm just trying to paint the walls and try and keep some of that colour coming through. And I struggled a lot with which colours to use in there because although the tiles I thought matched the sofa quite well, I couldn't get anything else to match it. So there's also space for a cat as well. There are 2 bowls down if you want 2 cats. I won't judge you. Have 2 cats. The more cats there are, the better, in my opinion. But I am saying that as somebody who has 6 cats, 2 of which live outside and 4 inside. So I'm perhaps not the best person. I am an enabler. I'm so sorry. I cannot talk today. Oh my gosh. I am an enabler, and I will always say buy more cats or adopt more cats. Just get more cats. As you can see, at this point I was completely oblivious to the fact that I had not got a door to the bathroom because there's like the little nook where I use one of the walk-in closets from Get Together, I think it is. And so I'm looking at this and I'm going around in a minute and I go to do the bathroom and I'm like, there's no bathroom door. And I don't know how I overlooked that when I first got started, but I was like, there is no bathroom door. These Sims cannot go to the toilet. And so I actually removed the plant and that bit of clutter and one of the bars, the wall decor there from Eco Living, and I popped the door just there, which is quite a nice little orientation. I considered moving the bookcase, the bookshelf just there in the corner, which is one of the new ones from the Growing Together pack, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I really did consider it, and just having like the little door tucked away there, and I was like, no, I just really like the way that is tucked in the corner a little bit too much. So yeah, like I said, I imagined this apartment was the home of maybe an influencer or somebody who works from home and they have maybe like a stylist or a career in fashion or something sort of similar to that. I wasn't really sure, but I had a lot of fun trying to pull it together all the same. And it really didn't take me long. I think from beginning to end of this footage, I did it in one sitting and it was 45 minutes. And so this one, I did slow it down just a little bit compared to what my normal videos are, because yeah, this was the part I think I realised that I did not have a door and nobody could get in there unless you teleport. So I put one in, I think, in a second when I'm trying to figure out the orientation. Yeah, you can actually see the pause in the camera, even though it's sped up. The exact moment I went, oh, sugar. There is, that was not the word I used something quite a bit stronger, but yeah. I did this all in one sitting, had 45 minutes of footage, and when I sped it up to my normal speed, I only had like a 4-minute long video, and I was like, oh, that's a little bit short. What am I going to squeeze in 4 minutes? So yeah, so we went a little bit faster, and I really enjoyed this. I think I cluttered up this bathroom quite a bit, actually, to say that there's only a bath in here. You could easily get a combo in here, or maybe just a shower in here if that's what you wanted, but I kind of like the big windows there as well. I think they just added something to the bathroom in a really nice space. So yeah, instead of it being like quite a cramped family apartment, I thought it was a really good space to have like a bit more of like a luxury area for 1 or 2 Sims. And this bedroom area I really like as well. It's bright and airy, and I really love that swatch on the high school bed. I think they did such a good job with those in the high school pack, and I will never ever be bored of them or sick of them, because I feel like with every single swatch there's a new colour scheme you can go for. And yeah, so I'm just decorating this. I added the bonsai tree, which is a skill item as well. And then I think I'm just adding clutter mostly with this. And yeah, this is available on my gallery if you want to download it to put it into your game. The wall behind the door for the bathroom and the wall for the walk-in wardrobe, I have deleted 2 of those walls as well, so the game registers it correctly, because if you don't know, you can't upload an apartment as a lot, you have to do it as a room, and obviously in order to do that you have to have one big room. So yeah, if you place it down on Pinecrest Apartments 402 and just redraw those walls, you will then be able to play with it in the separate rooms as it is intended. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, you can download this from the gallery. And yeah, please leave a comment if you really like it, and maybe let me know which apartment you'd like me to see me do next. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I have lots of Sims 4 speed build videos and I have more to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.